study,
and play come together on a Windows 11 PC.
And for a limited time, college students get
The best of both worlds.
Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Have you ever rearranged your furniture and discovered the carpet underneath looks brand new while the rest of it looks, well, not so new? It's time for a carpet upgrade. At the Home Depot, we have stylish choices at simple prices from all the top brands. Best of all, we can install it for you, starting at only 49 cents per square foot. So all you have to do is pick your perfect floor. Start your carpet project today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Exclusions apply for licenses. See homedepot.com/license numbers.
What are you doing this weekend, J-Bell?
Probably more house stuff.
Well, you started ripping apart your bathroom last weekend.
Yeah, we gotta finish that.
So you gotta. Did you get through the wall yet? Have you?
Wait, we're not ripping up a wall.
Are you gonna keep the walls?
Yes, we're keeping the walls. You need that for a house.
A wallless bathroom sounds like a lot of fun.
I keep trying to get J-Bo to rip open her walls because she might find treasure in there. She'll be so excited.
You have a house. It has plenty of walls. How about you rip up your walls?
Well, and also, another great thing that happens if you rip up walls, you can put a wall safe behind a picture, and who doesn't want that? Like
that would be super cool.
You think the picture is hung, but it's actually on hinges, and then you open it to the right.
And maybe that might happen in a different room, but not in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I bet it's already happening. You got some cool stuff going on in your house.
I don't know. We have stuff going on.
Well,
just organizing it. Because, we moved in and, some rooms still need to be, organized.
Yeah. Well, because your husband is active in the U.S. military. My fantasy is that there's laser beam access rooms that you can't see when you first walk in the house. Or you touch one book that no one would ever think to touch, something really boring, and it opens a wall.
Now we're going to have to get rid of those because you right, think we have that, which means we possibly might.
No, all right.
So now we have to add something else.
Move to Kenny. What are you doing this weekend?
It's my mom's birthday, so I'm going to see my family this weekend.
That's very nice. Please tell her I said happy birthday.
I will. I'll pass the message along. I'm particularly excited to hang out with my mom's new cat. It seems to really like me.
No.
But
he needs cat love because the cat that he still lives with, 3.5 years later.
I'm growing on it, but yeah, it's a struggle for
girlfriend, now fiance. It lets you touch it once every month. Is that right?
It's limited.
Yeah, that cat does not like Kenny.
Not a huge fan. Still hoping every day when it wakes up that Kenny will be gone, but that has not happened.
Yeah, but my mom's kitten does seem to like me, and it lets me pet it. And I'm calling it because it's been, I think, 4 months. The cat still doesn't have a name. Its name has changed 4 or 5 different times. It's gone from Trap because they caught its mother in a trap in the woods looking for the old cat that ran away, if you remember that story.
It's a very complicated situation.
Now it's either Kitty or Little Guy, and we still haven't come up with a name for this cat.
Well, make it a very unique name that's interesting. Find out, can you take a picture of it and can we help name it?
Yeah, it's a tabby. It's a gray and black tabby.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure
I can post a picture of it.
There are fun. People have really fun names for a cat, and it makes it a lot better.
Yeah,
Any
I could
ideas
use some help.
You want to throw out there?
I have 2. Cat.
Cat is a great one. Hey, Cat.
And then Shadow.
Shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, either one of those is great.
I'll consider those.
Heather, you're good at naming animals. What is it?
What if you call it Dog?
Yes.
Cat named Dog.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to name an animal another animal. We almost named our dog Turtle.
Yeah, and some people get dogs and name them Bear. So
yes,
I had
exactly.
a dog named Bear.
Yeah, so did I.
There's actually a hit oldies song called Walking My Cat Named Dog.
There you go.
If I'm not mistaken, that's
Beautiful.
from the band
All right,
Lobo.
so that's a work in progress. You in the mood to hear an interesting story about a cat?
Always down.
Yeah. Kenny?
Yeah, of course.
Answer in meows, please.
Right, meow.
Okay. Alex in Bluefield, West Virginia. What happened with this cat in your house?
All right. I'd left my second floor window open, and a feral cat busted in and had babies.
In your house?
In my house, yes, in Bluefield.
I was telling the story the other day on the radio. I had my mother-in-law who had her door open. A cat just walked in and became her pet. This seems to happen, but having babies in the house is a whole nother level.
Yeah, no, I was gone for probably about 4, maybe 5 days.
Wow, that's impressive. So what'd you do with the cat and all the babies?
We were able to keep the babies. She had 6 babies. One of the babies had darker gray fur on its face. but lighter patches of brown over its eyes and mouth, and it looked like, thick eyebrows and mustache of an old man.
Yes.
So we named it Grandpa.
What a great name.
That is awesome. I love it. What up, Gramps?
Hey, Grandpa the cat. Yeah.
You want to know the best part, my friends?
What's that?
We did not know Grandpa's gender when we named her. She's a girl.
Oh.
Ah, yes. That is great.
What is...
Real confused, like.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you got your hands full, and goodbye to Grandma Cat or Pa.
I love it. That's a great story.
You have a great day, okay?
Hey, you too, guys.
Bye.
Stay
Take
cool.
care.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Hey, Christina.
Oh, the name of my dog is Beavis, and I get a lot of attention for that. He's a little morky, but
You have a Morky named Beavis. What's the backstory there?
I mean, obviously I heard the name from the show years ago, but I don't know. I just looked at him, and he just looked like a Beavis, and he's very popular around the community. Everybody knows Beavis. When I go to get him groomed, everyone in town knows him, so he's pretty popular. He goes everywhere with me.
Yes, I'm going, hello.
Do people still know that show enough to be like, hey, Beavis?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
That was cool.
Christina, you have a great day, and thanks for listening.
Yes, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Lindsay, what's your dog's name?
I don't have a dog. I have a cat, so I wanted to share my cat's name because I think it's pretty solid.
All right, what is it?
He lost an eye, and so he only has one eye. The other one is sewn shut. And his name is Winks because he's always winking at you. And so that's
Oh, nice.
That just gives me some chuckles, you know?
Oh, that's great.
I love it. Lindsay,
That was awesome.
Thank you for listening to our show.
Oh, I love your show. I'm actually just new to the area for the past 3 weeks, and so I'm scouring the radios for good stations, and I've fallen in love with you guys. I really enjoy listening to you.
Oh, that's amazing to hear that. That's super encouraging. Thank you for letting us know.
Oh, yeah. Well, have a wonderful day. I hope more people continue to call in.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
J-Bo, I heard this again. I don't know if you hear this as often as I do,
What, TJ?
but I got into a conversation with someone who I love very much. And they said those magic words, it's all their fault. Talking about some of the problems in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Hey.
It's them. Yeah, they're all meeting, they're trying to do this or they're trying to do that.
I've heard that.
And it's always just so mysterious. Like, who are they? Are they meeting in some secret underground bunker? Well, I finally said, Kenny, you hit the streets and ask people what they're saying. Right? And just see what people say to it. And let's see if we can find
I
out
want to know.
who they are.
What are they not telling us?
Who is they?
That's a great question.
There's definitely things that people know that they don't tell you, and it's hard to know what they are not telling you because they're not telling you. So it could be anything.
I like that you questioned it at first.
Sure.
You could think about anything in this world, and there's probably some cover up for something. You never know what they're telling you is the truth, and it's hard to
Now she's using the language.
put your trust in someone else when you know they're lying to you.
And like you said earlier, it's hard to think anything about this without even knowing who they are.
Yeah, exactly. Into knowing what they're hiding, or which things they're choosing to hide from you. You know, it could be anything.
Very confusing.
Could be everything or nothing.
I mean, I do agree. I think there are a lot of people who are hiding a lot from us.
Yeah.
I just don't know exactly who is hiding what, where.
Is there something that they know that they're not telling us?
I guess it's a trait to actually live a good life financially.
Ooh, that's interesting. He's saying that, whoever they are, they don't want us to live a good financial life, which I agree with.
They're holding on to the tools, yeah.
Well, right. There's a way to grow our money.
Yeah.
And there's a way to invest our money. And you don't often hear that. You don't hear it in schools. You don't see it being taught to the general public. It's like, oh, yeah, well, if you can figure it out, you're on your own. Go for it.
I see more ads for things I can buy than ads for ways for me to budget and talk to a financial advisor.
So they're withholding that information from us?
Yeah, I think so. How to actually grow your money, where to put it,
Yeah, there you go.
how to invest.
What do they know that they're not telling us?
Who are they?
That's a great question. people in charge, whomever they may be. Is there anything that they're not telling us that we ought to know
I don't
about?
know. I think I have some access to so many media outlets. I'm even listening to something now. I can balance it out. I don't know that they are hiding too purposely as a cohort are hiding that much from me. In this modern 21st century world, we have access to so much media. I can grab into any soundbite I want to, and I'm listening to a talk right now about socialized medicine.
So you're not big on conspiracies?
No, not at all.
I think we're in the exact same space we were when we started this, Kenny, but it was a good effort, and effort's got to start somewhere.
That's right.
So let's not talk about this anymore. Now I'm getting nervous. I think this leads to a bad... If we keep going down this path.
They are listening.
Yeah.
Can you give me your phone?
Oh, no. What are you going to do with my phone?
I'm going to throw it in a wood stove.
No. Take your phone and throw it in a wood stove.
Kenny, everyone put the phones in a bag right now. We need to run. This is the TJ Show. Kenny, you read through every story you can find. You bring us the most interesting ones. That's why our news sounds a little different around here. What do you have for us today?
The World Cup is coming to North America, various locations across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, June 11th through July 19th. And according to Business Insider, there's something called the Great World Cup Sick Out. Apparently, millions of workers around the world plan to call out of work sick so they could enjoy the tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Yep, plan on it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were getting nauseous at the ticket prices.
That too.
So maybe there's a legitimate excuse.
That's why they have to sit at home on the couch to watch the game.
Can't even believe it. Did you check prices recently?
I have not. I'm not even bothering anymore. Like, why look at them?
They went
Can't afford them.
really big. Like, really, almost comically big. Like, if you were Bugs Bunny, you would expect to see that price in a Looney Tunes cartoon. But I think they are backing off a little bit.
It looks like, yes, because they're not filling stadiums. So.
Well, another thing, I mean, this is separate, but the attorneys general for New York and New Jersey have subpoenaed FIFA because of these sky-high prices.
Wow.
That's another recent development.
Well, it's just take on one of the biggest organizations in the world. Let's do it. Let's go.
It's not that complicated. Do you want to purchase a tiny home or go to a game? Some people like the game.
Yeah, according to a recent survey, though, regarding the sick out, they say a third of workers plan to make at least one day off for the tournament, and a quarter are expected to miss at least part of a workday. And interestingly enough, this is going to have a financial impact. One estimate suggests that soccer watching during business hours could cost U.S. businesses up to $4.5 billion.
Wow, look at that.
It's okay. They save money in health insurance. They should be fine.
My throat is feeling a little scratchy, though. I might be out sometime in, like, mid-June.
You know what I will say? I've been in bars or restaurants a number of times where there's a soccer game on in the background. And if I'm facing the TV, and I love talking to my wife. It's my favorite thing. I've found myself on multiple occasions getting captivated by the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much excitement in these games.
It's a fun sport.
So I'm looking forward to it, even though I don't know I'm looking forward to it yet. I can say that confidently. I'm going to catch some FIFA somewhere. Kenny, what else do you have?
Well, there's this viral video trend of people going to gas stations and they're peeling off the sticker for the tap to pay icon. Some of these gas pumps have tap to pay. The thing is, and they're claiming that this is a big scam, but it's not. These stickers are just replacements for when the icon fades, and there's no technology at this point that would allow you to scam somebody attempting to do tap to pay according to authorities.
I wouldn't trust that one. When I tap to pay, I wonder if someone put a separate device there that they're just trying to get my card close enough. I don't know how all that technology works, but I've thought about that.
Because remember, at one point, there were these devices that went over the little card slot for ATMs.
Yeah, they're called skimmers.
Yeah, so I'm like, how is this technology not available for this too?
But with tap to pay, it uses encrypted transaction data and tokenization, making it one of the safest ways to pay at the pump.
Until someone figures it out.
I think they already have
now.
figured it out. I've seen a video about it, but I can't get into the details because I don't know how it works. But if you want to look it up, go for it.
Well, it may be one of these videos that turns out to be fake.
Kenny, what else do you have?
I saw this really cool profile done on Splash. Splash is a 2-year-old Asian small-clawed otter that works with a police department in Florida. It's the first ever search and rescue otter.
Aw.
Come on, that's AI.
No, this is legit.
Sounds cute.
Come on, that's a Pixar movie.
No, it could be, but it's legit.
It works for the Peace River Canine Search and Rescue, and they found that...
Does he ride a canine?
No.
Is that his police car?
No, but the thing is, they have these.
Has anyone suggested that? Sounds amazing.
No, but what he actually does is amazing. So, they have search and rescue dogs, but dogs can't smell underwater. Miraculously, otters can, and they do it. Well, they blow bubbles at something, and then they sniff up the air bubbles, and they can determine what something is underwater. So they have this 2-year-old otter that's a canine search and rescue dog, essentially.
Let's do it, man.
That
Train them all up.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love any opportunity to work in tandem with animals. There's something there. They've got these senses that we just don't have. I mean, they're sniffing in bubbles underwater.
It's amazing.
And they don't cough. That's ridiculous.
They know how to do it. Not to mention, Splash is maybe the cutest thing you'll ever see. Yeah. A picture of him.
That is amazing. I love it. I don't even know what to say about that. It's so, in this AI-driven world where everything like this is usually fake, to find something real. And you better not be lying to me.
No. It's not fake. There's multiple sources.
That's incredible news.
Yeah,
Can we try and get in touch with the department?
Sure.
I'd like
why not?
to. Yeah. Let's try it. Maybe for next week, we could do a little interview and find out more about Splash. Great name, too.
And the training process. It took a long time to train this animal to do what it does, but it does it, and it does it very effectively.
Yeah. And they trained him in like a pool first.
It's incredible.
It's really cool.
Can we get Splash on the show? That'd be great.
Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say.
All right, what else you got, Kenny?
Well, TJ, I know how much of a fan of fruit you are.
Love
it is cantaloupe season.
That's right.
I have experts weighing in on how to pick the best cantaloupe.
Ooh, I haven't done a lot of research on this one, but I'm guessing it has something to do with the smell.
Yeah, smell the bottom end. The blossom end, actually, as it says.
You know who'd be great at that? Splash.
Cut that. Isolated.
Dogs, too.
Yep.
Well, I do think the blossom end is on the bottom. But interestingly enough, a lot of the advice is similar to the watermelon picking advice. They say the weight and firmness, a ripe cantaloupe should be heavy for its size and give just a little bit of when you press on it.
I saw a guy picking a watermelon at Costco the other day. He knew that he picked the wrong watermelon. He looked defeated when he put it in his cart. I almost interceded in his life, and then I was like, you know what? And I regret that. I should have told him, hey, bro.
Should have helped him out.
I see one that's going to be better than that, because we know. We've done the research.
Yeah, inspect the surface. Also look at the color. They say the outside skin should have a golden hue. Avoid melons that show too much green underneath the outer netting.
Beautiful. Kenny, what else do you have?
Another treasure find for you, TJ.
Oh, I love these stories.
A man from Romania on a hike with his trusty metal detector stumbles across 1,500 Roman coins.
Could you imagine? Like, I'd be happy with one. You imagine you dig and you just keep seeing coin after coin after coin. They never say how much these things are worth, though. So did this article point it out?
No, it didn't, but I did some extra digging for you because I knew you would ask that question. Yeah. So these coins date back to the year 211 BC.
Good year, from what I hear.
They were the dominant currency for about 500 years of ancient Rome. They say, as far as the coins are concerned, that some rare ones can fetch as much as $500,000. One. However,
could you imagine?
We're about to become best friends, me and this guy.
Seriously, where is this guy?
The common form of this coin usually fetches from around $20 to $100. So with 1,500 coins, conservatively estimating $50 per coin, it would be worth about $75,000 at least.
Oh, I thought you said it was like $500,000 per.
One, if he has a special coin that's commemorating Julius Caesar's assassination, that coin is worth $500,000.
Gotcha. So it could be in there.
If that's in the mix, then we'll see.
Wow.
But if they're just your standard types of these coins, they're $20 to $100. So just guessing at 50, it would put it at $75,000. In Romania, the laws say that you have to turn these over to the authorities. And in most cases, the finder would receive a percentage of the assessed value, which could be up to 30%. So by my math, he may get somewhere around $22,500.
Can you imagine?
Well, you know what? He went out for a walk with his metal detector thinking he wouldn't find anything, and he found something. So he's at least going to get something. He went out with $22,000 less. Now he's going to have $22,000 more.
I know, but if you're talking about a $500,000 coin in there, give the guy a break.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, from the article, this has been handed over to the authorities. They didn't report finding any of these special coins.
Keep an eye on that story so we can be mad for him if we need to be.
He's mostly excited that he's going to be able to take his kid one day to a museum and see the treasure that he found.
Oh, yeah, that's thrilling.
That's priceless, TJ.
Isn't like the universal law of finders keepers?
I thought
that was like everywhere.
Kenny, what else do you have?
I wanted to tell you about some amazing work that Oscar-winning actor Christian Bale is doing in California.
Another Batman series. Come on, give it to me.
He's a superhero in real life, it turns out. He's building a foster home called Together California in Palmdale, California. He is just blown away by the amount of foster children in the United States and the fact that 75% of foster siblings, orphan siblings, end up living apart after entering the foster care system. So he's made it his mission in life, even though he doesn't have a direct connection to this personally, to keep these orphan kids together in the foster care system.
What a great way to use your money.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Kenny, what else do you have?
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, perhaps the movies. We have 2 nationwide releases this weekend. We talked a little bit about one of them, Nate Bargatze's new comedy, The Breadwinner.
Oh, yeah. My 11-year-old daughter, Charlie, is obsessed with his comedy, and she actually introduced me to him. I've heard about him for so long. People bring him up all the time. He is very good. He's really funny.
He's funny, yeah.
And he's clean.
Clean, yeah.
Yeah, it's very clever, great writing, and every time we're in the car now, can you put on Nate Bargatze?
Yeah.
Can you put on Nate Bargatze? And she wants to see Breadwinner this weekend. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. I mean, it looks funny. The previews look great.
The problem is every movie that comes out, I go, yeah, sure, let's go see it. And then
Yeah,
it's like,
when do you go see
do
it,
we
though?
actually see it? I
Right.
did see Sheep Detectives, and that was great.
You still haven't seen the Mario movie, though.
I haven't seen the Mario movie. I tried. They took it out of theaters, and I'm like, yo, it was barely in the theaters. What are you doing?
It was
2
in
months?
for a while.
You got to find another theater because they're in some theaters.
Yeah, no, I do want to see that. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. I'm happy to see that people are going to the movies.
Well, and history buffs, the other big movie that's coming out this weekend is called Pressure. It's the untold story of the planning that went into the storm on Normandy in World War II, D-Day. Brendan Fraser stars as a young General Dwight D. Eisenhower.
There he is.
Okay.
So it looks pretty cool to me, at least.
One of the great actors of our time right there. Kenny, what do you have other than that?
Well, and speaking of movies, I saw this article and I just don't understand it because for me, I go out of my way to avoid spoilers for any TV shows or movies. But this article suggests that there's a growing number of people, especially those millennials and Gen Zers, that actually seek out spoilers.
Why?
Well, they say that if the movie has a lot of twists and turns, it helps with their anxiety and fear relief to know what's coming beforehand. Also, we're overwhelmed by an abundance of content. You can't possibly see everything, so you read these spoilers, and that cures your fear of missing out, your FOMO.
Or just be okay with missing out. And that's it.
No, it's true. I say I want to see all these movies, then I don't. I'm fine.
Yeah.
There's something else fills up the space. Yes, Heather.
I was actually thinking about this for that movie that's coming out, Disclosure Day.
Yes.
About aliens or something like that. I was like, I'd have no interest in seeing this movie, but I do kind of want to know how it ends or why the aliens are there and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I would just read the spoilers and not even go see the movie because it's going to take so long to get to the point.
Well, it's not a TikTok video.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I've gotten used to that.
My
too.
brain is TikTok mode now.
My family on multiple occasions has tried to get me to sit down and watch a movie. And let me tell you, sometimes it is hard. And it was never like that. I used to love movies. And now it's like, come on already. Get to how many? I don't need to know who this guy is. Take him out of the cast.
That's why I don't read books anymore. I'm like, get to the point. I don't need all this description about why this person's eyes are as blue as the ocean. Who cares?
I have a
Because
whole-
they have blue eyes.
Because they got lost in them, like the way you do in the ocean.
Oh, man, if you've got an attention span, good for
Sometimes
you.
I watch movies and I'm like, you could have edited this down at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You didn't need that. You didn't need that. You could have chopped this here, put this there. Yeah, so.
This is a problem, don't get me wrong, but I feel it. Kenny, thank you for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
There are some people who are constantly feeding their ears with something to listen to or something to watch.
Yep.
They're always going to the next YouTube video or the next Netflix show, and I can see how it's easy to get there because there's always so much content to consume, and it's like, well, how do you keep up with it all? It's interesting stuff. It's entertaining.
You don't want to miss stuff.
There's always something else to learn.
Right.
But what has happened to silence? Is it so uncomfortable to be in silence for a moment in the way that the world is wired up today? And it made me think to ask, are you leaving any room for silence in your life? Do you do that, J-Bo?
Not all the time, but when I realize I need silence when there's too much going on in my head. When I feel like I can't catch a breath, That's when I know, like, oh, I need to make room for silence.
And how do you do that?
Man, sometimes I will literally say out loud, no, you are not going to watch that YouTube video. Because my thing is, I'll consume content through YouTube or I'll scroll on social. So I will tell myself, like, no, you've had enough. Like, you need to just be still.
So you give yourself a talking to.
I do.
And then what does being still and being in silence look like for you?
For me, if I'm doing things around the house, I'm just doing them without noise.
Okay.
Like if I'm cleaning, I'm cleaning. If I'm doing laundry, I'm going to do laundry. If I'm washing dishes, it's just me washing dishes.
So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go and sit there and do nothing. You could still get something done.
Yeah, you can still get something done. Sometimes I do sit and do nothing, where I'll just sit for like 10 minutes and just breathe in through my nose and like exhale through my mouth and
like
just
a little
allow my
meditation
thoughts.
almost.
Yeah, allow my
Okay.
thoughts to process.
That's good. And you feel better because of these decisions.
I do. I feel lighter because it helps me actually gather my thoughts and gather the information that I've been consuming, and like it's just been building inside of me.
That's great. I love to hear that. But let's go to Kenny. So what does your day look like? I know that you're someone who loves to consume constantly.
My day starts in the shower, where
Okay.
I have a Bluetooth speaker where I am listening to something while I'm taking a shower.
What do you do after that?
Carry that Bluetooth speaker with me into the kitchen as I get ready to leave and come to work.
Then what do you do after that?
My Bluetooth in the car takes over, so I continue listening in the car, and then I get here to work where I focus on work.
Where we're constantly listening.
We're
to
constantly
something.
listening.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then what do
And
you
consuming.
do when you leave work?
Oh, I'm listening to something in the car.
Right? Okay, and then when you get home, what do you do?
Usually that's when I switch to the TV. Now I'm watching something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you get to your bed, what do you do?
Well, I try to get to sleep, but I usually have the TV on because J-Bo described having all of these things going on in her head. That's what happens to me when I sit in silence. When I'm alone with my thoughts, my mind races.
I was intrigued by this conversation and the fact that this is becoming more and more the norm. Maybe
Right.
not to the extreme that Kenny's describing, but people are constantly feeling this need to consume. And so I asked Kenny to go out on the street, tap some people on the shoulders, and talk to them, ask them, do you leave room for a moment of silence? I'm curious to know what people say.
Me too.
We'll get to those interviews in a few moments, right here on The TJ Show.
Bonjour, compadre. It's the
Priceline Negotiator.
How do I negotiate so many great travel deals? My greatest gadget, the Priceline app. It's got hotel deals, flight deals, rental car deals, all of those deals in a bundle. Deals, game day deals, concert trip deals. No one deals more deals than Priceline. Hold your horses, there's more. The app lets you filter hotels by neighborhood, vibe, star level, and amenities like pools and spas and beachfronts and... Wait, I'm not done. Stop cutting me off.
Priceline.
Did you know if your windows are bare, indoor temperatures can go up 20 degrees? Turn the temperature down with Blinds.com and get up to 50% off custom window treatments like solar roller shades and more during the Memorial Day mega sale. Whether you want to DIY it or have a pro handle everything, we've got you. Free samples, real design experts, and zero pressure. Just help when you need it. This is your last chance to shop up to 50% off site-wide during the Memorial Day mega sale at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply.
This is The TJ Show. In today's content-flooded world, is there even a way to have moments of silence to ourselves? Kenny went out on the street, tapped random people on the shoulder, and asked them this very question. Are you leaving room in your life for silence? And what's the benefit, if so?
Where do you find the time in your life for silence?
You know, but it's ironic you would say that because my therapist has suggested that that's what I do. Be silent and think about what I'm thinking about, and any negativity, try to go the opposite way.
I like that, therapist.
That's good.
Well, that's great. I think it's something personally I have to work on myself.
Okay.
Where
Are you treating him like your therapist? Did he ask for that?
He had a moment.
Well, it's good you bring that up. It's now turning it into group therapy.
I have trouble being alone with my thoughts. I have to constantly be listening to something or watching something.
I did too, and that's not good.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
not good. It's not healthy. Because when you think about what you're really thinking about and everything that's behind it, a lot of times you'll find out who you really are or how you really think, and you have to go in another direction.
That's really good.
Ooh, that hit me in the heart. For real. I felt
Me too,
that.
J-Bo.
I felt that.
I like that.
Yeah.
We think we want to stay away from discovering what he's describing there, but I would argue that's what we're all looking for.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it does happen. It's happened to me where I've had these quiet moments and I'm like, why do I think that way? And it reveals something about me that I then have to correct.
Where do you find the time for silence?
Silence?
Yeah.
I guess silence is pretty important to me. I like to kind of just be alone in my head and kind of like get my thoughts together. Where do I find the time for it?
Yeah.
Really got to find it throughout the day in little moments in between like other activities, I guess. Like the constant influx of media kind of like made everybody like ADHD. Like they're constantly just having to consume something, otherwise they feel like anxious.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like ingrained in our fight or flight at this point because we're so used to just having something to take away our thoughts and like, you know.
Where do you find the time for silence?
On my back porch.
Is quiet time, silent time important to you?
Very, yes. It's huge. It's very, very important mentally, physically, all the way around. It's very important to have that quiet time.
You don't have any headphones in, you're not watching anything on Netflix.
No.
It's just you and your thoughts.
Yes, yes.
So look at that. It is possible to be in silence.
Yeah.
I would even venture out to say it's probably possible for Kenny to go to sleep without the television on.
Not yet.
No? You sure?
I don't know, man. I have a hard time sleeping without the TV.
What's up, Frank?
What's going on?
Tell me something. What is the most exciting part of your life right now?
Work.
Work. Okay, that's good. I'm interested. When someone says work, it must mean you love what you do. Tell me what you do.
Absolutely.
What kind of work are you in?
I do grounds maintenance at a golf course.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, see, Kenny loves it.
Yeah, that's a great job.
Yeah, tell me.
I figured he would love it.
Tell me why you like that so much. What is it that you love about that job?
I like the outdoors. I like wildlife. I like scenery. I like cutting grass. It's just my thing. I like to be precise with what I do, you know, and that's part of this place is being precise with cuts. And, you know, today we're mowing fairways and we're on our way.
Yeah, I love that. I love that passion.
Great.
It sounds like you have a passion for excellence in whatever you're doing.
Absolutely. And I've been listening to you the past week about optimism, man. So I've been wanting to call you for like a month now, and I said, you know what? Today I'm feeling optimistic, and I'm about to call.
Yeah, you know, Frank, sometimes when you get a random phone number from a bunch of people you listen to on the radio, you're like, should I really call that phone number? And look, you were brave enough to do it. I love it. I'm so happy that you called.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
And keep up the great work. I don't know if you've noticed this, and I don't know how...
You guys, too.
But I was going to say, I don't know how long you've been doing what you're doing. It sounds like you've been doing it for a while. But have you noticed how many people default to cutting corners with their work?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Don't they tend to get like sifted out of the industry, or someone always either outcompetes them, out-hustles them, or outworks them?
Oh, well, absolutely. That's in any field.
Exactly. And, you know, it's so easy to find people who complain about their jobs. They can't stand what they do. I always feel like it's either they're in the wrong line of work, it wasn't what they were built to do, or they're cutting corners and everyone else is doing a better job, so they never get that promotion that they think they're going to get.
Well, my thing is I do what I love. So if you love what you do, then keep on doing it. If you don't like what you do and you're grumpy and you complain, then it's time to move on.
Hey, Frank, I have a golf question for you. You know, groundskeepers, they're the ones responsible for choosing where the hole goes on the green.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Now, Frank, sometimes the hole is in a spot where it's almost impossible to make a putt. And I've heard people say, oh, the groundskeeper must have had a bad day. Is there any truth to where you put the pin?
No. I mean, you change the pin because it's always a challenge. You know, it's part of golf. It's a challenge.
Yeah, of course. But do you ever do it just like to mess with the golfers, like put it at a particularly difficult spot?
Well, we have what we call an impossible pin day, and
all right.
We do tricky things.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fun.
Well, Frank, listen, it's so nice to meet you. You're a friend of the show now. You call us anytime, and thank you for turning your radio on today. We're so happy to have you here.
Absolutely. Thank you for keeping the radio on.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
We're having a great time here. You have an amazing day, Frank.
You too. Love you. Later.
Love you.
Love you.
We're so excited to welcome Katie in Guilford, Connecticut. Hey, Katie.
Hello.
Hey, Katie.
Katie, it's so great to be connected with you. Answer this question. What is the most exciting part of your life right now?
Well, I'm just kind of looking forward to summer, and all of my kids' sports are kind of ending, and now I only have one to deal with. So it's just a fun time. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor and rate me as a parent? So I have done everything I can to try to avoid becoming one of those parents that's just driving their kids all around town. I don't want soccer. I don't want Little League Baseball. And I know this is offensive, but look at what you did. Your whole life has been consumed. You're a chauffeur.
I am, but I have boys. I do know with dance, some of those recitals can be a painful 4 hours. So I think it evens out.
Guess what, Katie? Over the weekend, you know where I was?
A dance recital.
Dance recital! Yeah, you were listening. I know, you heard it. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, and it was wonderful. You know, it's so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
How hard they all worked to stand there. I mean, they were flowing beautifully, and I'm a great dad. Hey,
did you just rate yourself instead of having her rate you?
Yeah, no, listen, I want whatever's
Every
best.
parent is a 10.
Right.
That's right.
Well, today, that's what everyone says, right? And you can see what's happening to the world.
Participation trophy.
Yes.
For the parents, too.
Yeah, no, Katie, I do want whatever's best for my kids. And I know, listen, I played sports when I was a kid, but I know the movement and getting out there, getting active, learning how to work with a team. I know that's more important than my selfish desires of not having to drive kids around all day. So I commend you. I think that's beautiful what you're doing. Great job on that.
Well, thank you.
Katie, we're so grateful that you're listening to our show. I know there's a million things you could listen to out there. Thank you for turning your radio on.
Oh, sure. Thank you for being there. I'm glad I found you. I was just driving and my regular station was on, and all of a sudden I heard your voice. What is this? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice. Like, I heard about Jabo. Thanks so much to your husband for serving. I'm sure it's a huge sacrifice for both of you.
Well, thank you for the support. Appreciate that.
No, I don't know. I never left that station.
Oh, wow. Well,
That's awesome.
That is amazing to hear. It's super encouraging, and thank you for sharing all that. I know, I always say we are so grateful because we're popping on in new cities across the nation and beyond, in Canada and the UK. And, you know, this is a dream situation for me. I was just a fan of the radio as a little kid. And so to even hear you say, oh, the show just popped on and now you're listening to it and you're choosing to stick around and you know Jabo and I mean, that's just incredible. So that means so much. And you're a friend of the show now, so you call anytime.
Oh, thank you.
We want to hear how you're doing. You got our phone number. You call that number
That's
anytime, okay? The show's a lot better with you on it.
Oh, yeah.
If it was just us,
thank you.
it would start to get tiresome.
Be a snoozer for sure.
Right. People would be turning it off in droves.
Yes, they would.
Depressed because you're not here. So thank you very much, Katie.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
You have a great rest of your day.
You can't reason with the sun. Trust us, we've tried. This summer, it's time to put that angry ball of fire on mute. Columbia's Omni-Shade technology is engineered to protect you from the sun's harsh rays that can burn and damage your skin. The sun is relentless, but so is our gear. Level up your summer at Columbia.com to spend more time outside and less time slathering on aloe lotion. You're welcome. Columbia, engineered for whatever.